to Let's Play Tales of Xillia. And that's another post-commentary because, honestly, I feel like my computer has it in it for me at this point. Like, my God, like I said, a couple of days ago, I said it on Twitter where my headphones would go in for certain things. You know, the left sound comes from the right speaker and the other way around. It's normally the other way, thankfully. So, it's still kind of weird. Just showing off, I did, not even grinded all that much, but I just went in, like, not even fought everything, got a couple things here in and out, leveled up a couple things. Another new armor for, everybody, probably a couple weapons for everybody. Yeah, like I was saying, my computer, man. Yeah, showing off all the new shit I got. Like, I think, Jude got, like, an armor called, what's it called? It's in there. The Lamella or something. But it was for Jude, and then when I got unlocked more stuff, he got like the next armor, and so I'm like, okay, I gotta buy that now, and that's why my money is now down at like 1,800. Because that shit adds up. But again, you're all getting points in there, and that's the main idea. You know, slow and steady, every little bit. And also coming back here, there was like, oh, there's a couple quests over here. Like, she's back again with a new one. You had another one. Need to learn how to make soda rice, but I don't have the first clue to do anything about it. I need some. Fortunately, I keep with that, all the food vendor stuff, and I keep buying that because I want to level up. So I had one already on stock, so yeah, easy. There's a secret ingredient to balance the soda and rice flavors. Is it soda? Like soda and rice? That's weird. Oh, and we get our first attachment of the game now with this. Also done in the equipment menu a little further down. They're just more hilarious than anything else. They're just like bells and whistles kind of thing. Graces did this a little bit. It introduced it for me at least when I played a little bit of it. They did a little bit. This game goes balls to the wall on this kind of stuff, and if you've seen some of my earlier videos, you know I have some fun with this. Me struggling with the controls, because again, I am kind of doing this blind. So I'm like, how did I do this again? Yeah, I don't think you can even see it, because of the... Here we go. You see all the buttons down there, what does what. It's like start to bring it up, and then I zoom in. Angry Jude. But his hair's in the way, it doesn't quite work, unfortunately. It doesn't quite work for Milla either. You'll see me do it for Alvin, and you'll get to see it. But in the meantime, man. Again, my, and then today, my, where I plug in my USB port for my microphone, it treated it like a speaker at the beginning when I turned my computer on. I'm like, it's never done that before, so I had to, like, go in and mess with that. And then Audacity just completely, like, crashed and killed my recording, and I tried to recover it, you know, like with Camtasia recovery, it's like, oh, this thing went down, you want to bring it back up? It's like, okay, we bring it back up. Camtasia, no go. It kept like, oh, we're just gonna freeze again and not let you do that. Nope. And now you have like an hour of silence, maybe like the last 10 minutes, like not even 10 minutes, like probably like 15 seconds almost. That looks good, but I don't want him angry all the time. And that does show up in cutscenes as well. Like that, it's cosmetic, but it shows up like all the friggin' time. Like you're just out in the field like this, you'll see it all the time. It can be a little distracting. So I'm gonna try my make no promises. But anyway, I gotta do a bit of cut here because I moved. Trying to figure out how everything goes, and I moved to the left. I skip a battle, and I'm like, oh wait, I just realized a couple things here. First of all, bringing actual member into like the first thing rather than just set him as a leader, so now he'll take the so now when I do battle, I'll be in control of Alvin. I'll be in control of that character, and I forgot what one it was. It was like just switch him over, and then I'm like, what do I do for like strategies, skills? What am I looking for? Here we go. Here's yeah, the arts. I thought that was doing it first. It says right there, it'll tell you semi-auto. Usually that's you in control. And auto is just the AI. Semi-auto, you wait a while and they'll take over. See, I got a couple things here. I got Doom and Fang. He's got Healer, which you can use at any time with the start button. Comes in very handy if you are selling off them apple gels like I do. Because you gotta make that money. Here we go. Skills. You need SP for them. I'm like, hey, I have level restore, but I was grinding just not too much, but just to make it back here, I gained like a level. Just to make it all the way back here because I was all the way at the other end. Also, skills with will affect link partners as well. Like, you might have seen that earlier. So if I have, like, let's see, his stamina is increases max HP by 5. It'll work for who I'm linked with as well. It'll give them a little boosty boost. And I'm pretty sure everyone has stamina by now. It still, like, adds up really well. So I'm like, huh, that's why I wasn't getting it. Because level restore is supposed to actually, like, completely pick you up after you level up. I'm like, oh, that's why. So yeah, everybody gets level restore first thing. And then what else? Stamina's good because that's more HP. He's gonna get magic guard, the momentary gain. Let's see, like you dodge, you gain more AP momentarily. That's pretty good. Finally, TP gain for them, so I can get more tech points and throw shit out there every time they kill an enemy. It's just a little bit, but take magic guard off you, put TP gain back on. I got the recovery thing Audacity told me to get, but it didn't work, at least the first time. Maybe it's just because I was recovering it and trying to do it the manual way. I wouldn't have needed that tool if the fucking recovery actually worked on Audacity and didn't keep crashing. Like I said, Camtasia, it's just, oh, here it is. As long as you didn't move the videos, you didn't do anything, it's, you know. I guess it's different because it's like a temporary file and you didn't, like, actually... Well, no, it does it here. It didn't save anything. Well, these are saved videos. Those are saved. Like, whatchamacallit? I'll pull up, like, this video and this audio and sync that up. Those are, maybe that's the big reason. Worst comes to worst, I might do, like, because I am doing Elgato shit now. And even that's starting to get a little weird. You can see here, now I'm Alvin and I have, like, I'm a lot slower in swing-wise. And I don't have guard break anymore because I am in control of Alvin. I can also hold down circle to change his arts. It'll put him in a charged state. That's his special ability. Kind of like Milla's spirit change. I think a couple characters do the hold the art button down. That's just more rolls, so I skipped that fight. I'm supposed to make my way to this bottom left here, all the left side of where we were before to get to the other mission. Do this a little better. Ooh, I got full meter. Like, oh yeah, ooh, there we go. If you get knocked down, you hit a square real quick, you'll come back, you'll pop right back up, usually. Which kind of goes against the restore skill for Jude, which I found out a little later on, because if you get knocked down and you stay there for a while, Jude will come over and heal you up. Like, that's his, like, special skill. Like, it's like a defensive thing, so I'm like, oh, does that cost... Probably cost TP to use, I'm sure, but... Alright, now I gotta cut out and head my way back to the person who gave us the mission.
Oh, we're done already?
Isn't that good?
I wasn't done playing around.
You're such a bully.
Try and keep in as many of those as I can. Ooh, I got a... What was that? White belt. Yeah, that's getting a... Again, going back just another level real quick because of all the... I have another soda rice on me, too. I leveled up a little bit. Just another level, just getting to from here to there. Not even fighting every single thing, but just enough. And you'll get, like, titles. You get titles for fucking everything in this game.
This must be the sensation humans know as hunger. Let's stop and eat something soon.
Didn't we just eat?
That's the game reminding me, hey, you're run out of your thing. Better go back and restock. Yeah, it's usually the Jude thing. It threw me for a bit. I'm like, oh, Milla says it too. I think it might have to do with, like, party placement. But eventually I remember hearing it, like, all the time, because I would always use the soda rice. I would always use the, let's build up our whatchamacallits. think I got something else, didn't I? What am I trying to do? Oh, okay, the sheath dagger. I get a little bit more in here as we show it off, because you can't really see it for these two. It's hidden behind his coat. There's usually like a certain spot for where these things go. As I go for her, I can actually see it. I tried Jude to show it off, but I think his coat gets in the way. That's kind of a weird coat, though. You don't see any pockets. Like, where does he keep his change? Or does he have, like, pants pockets? I can't see because the thing's, like, overlapping. But you have it, and then you can do all sorts of other shit with it. I didn't really show this off fully. Like, you can, you can see it right there. It's pretty good. Like, latched on that leg right there. You can, clear as a day. Like, you can position it into, like, a different part of the body, even though it's gonna look a little weird, maybe, unless you fidget it with it a little bit. Like, you can move it there, and then you can, like, manually position it, like, little by little, like, maybe a little bit to the left or something like that. It's me having some fun with, like, on her foot. I just thought that was hilarious. And that's, like, inside now. It's like, oh, glory. I don't want it to wear it, like, clips or anything too weird, so I tend to go with, like, where that item, you know, tends to put shit already. It tends to do it for you. It's just me, like, moving stuff around just a little bit. Like, maybe I want that a little bit higher. I think, nah, you see it's clipping on that side. All right, bring it back down. Bring it back down. Bring it back down. There we go. All right, you can actually see more of the knife. I think I have, like, I think it's a little higher original positioning, so I'm like, you'll see it right, just a little bit. Just a little bit. You can also change the color, too, for all you people who still like to do the RGB wheels. I'm like, oof, man, that's going to take a lot. But yeah, you can equip, I think it's like a headgear and like 2 accessories on each character. I'm already cutting out again because I got all them whatchalls I leveled up, and now I have unlocked the medium soda rice. Ooh, it's expensive though, but 7 battles, 30% increase in experience. And because I'm leveling up, you see it like in the blue, kind of. The price is lowered a little bit. I think the small soda rice was like 300. Now it's closer to like 200. There's again, there's that ×3 over there as well, the geodes. I'm just using the weird fragments because they're worth 50. They are important to get a bunch of them because they're just like a straight up 50. Those items with the circles, that's usually where they go. And they'll never be like a ×2 or ×3. Those are like specialty items, but they just tend to give you like a fuck ton of them. But anyway, now that I've taken care of all the side quests, I can move on. I'm now on the right side now with all this. Ooh, jet black feathers. Those will come in handy a little later on. Somehow missed that my first time, that chest of 10 wood chunks, yeah. You can also see, now that they've stayed on the map here, that's like, oh, I know this is over here. Let me see if there's anything there or not. Usually you can, like, this makes gathering much easier.
Wow, that's an impressive amount of fruit.
I'm catching a whiff of cider. Oh, they must have orchards here.
Well, well, well. We don't get many visitors here.
Do you live here, ma'am?
I would hope so. I'm the mayor.
Is this the right road to Niakara?
Niakara. Now that's a name I haven't heard in ages.
What do you mean?
It's what people called a long-forgotten village. I don't even know if it still exists. I heard tales of the village as a child. People claimed it lies beyond the Kijara Sea Falls.
Where can we find it?
You'll need to cross some seriously rugged terrain to get there. It won't be an easy journey.
In that case, we should probably rest here before heading on.
Agreed.
I'm afraid our little village doesn't have an inn. Not much call for one. But I've an extra room in my house. You're welcome to use it if you like.
Thank you for your hospitality, ma'am.
And welcome to Hamil, a little nice, quaint, kind of stop on our way back to Niakara. At least for me, anyway.
So, why bother taking human form at all?
Spirits are really just masses of mana. They can't interact with the temporal world in that state. For a spirit to take physical form, it needs a catalyst of a corresponding element. As an example, the fire spirit of Freak can take form as a blazing inferno.
And as Maxwell, you can be any element, right?
The human body contains all 4 elements, so it's the perfect catalyst for me to take a physical form.
What would happen if you lost your catalyst?
I would gather elements to make a new one, but I'd have to wait for it to grow up.
Grow up? You mean you start as a baby?
It's time-consuming, but if you want to use a human form as a catalyst, you have to wait for the body to develop.
So even the Lord of Spirits isn't omnipotent.
Not in this human realm, anyway.
Let's just be grateful she didn't go with the male model, eh?
Wouldn't bother me.
Oh, you swing both ways?
That's not what I meant.
Besides, kid's kind of married to his job. Yeah, you're a doctor, nurse. That seems like one of those 24/7 kind of deals. You see, I leveled up again. Now it's like 1600 and the smalls are 150, so... And that's just one level. You know what I mean? Just every little bit, every little bit. And you can see there the geode items there are ×3. Like, every once in a while. Like, I got that... Like, I leveled up, like, loading a save and they change that shit on you and it come back. So, you never know. You never know when they're going to change. I don't know if there's, like, any, like, set parameter. But I managed to do it just not playing it for a couple days or just whatever. I don't know what causes the change. I guess it just does it. I don't know if there's, like, a set thing to worry about.
Suddenly we're looking down on the world.
Yeah, we really have come a long way.
Good shot there before I get another wood chunk.
What are you looking at?
Nothing. Get lost!
Wrong answer, Squirt. Now we really want to know what you're looking at.
It's some sort of shiny object.
It's my shiny object! Finders keepers!
Looks like a puzzle. A difficult one at that.
How about this?
Whoa, what's happening?
This looks like our letters, but different. More like ancient writing.
Let's see here. Heed my words, for I am Ifrid, the intrepid explorer who has crossed the world's edge without fear. Yada yada yada, more self-promotion. Ah, here we go. At last, I have reached Terra Incognita. But alas, I am unable to return home. I shall take my many treasures, seal them in arks, and scatter them about this land. It is my hope that they shall serve as beacons to those explorers who follow in my footsteps.
I'm impressed, Alvin.
But I still don't know what it means.
I've heard of this Ifrid. He's a legendary pirate. He raided cities all throughout Rize Maxia ages ago. He set off to find the end of the world and never returned. Or so the legend goes.
Nice of him to put his treasures in these boxes for us.
The pirate Ifrid's treasures? Oh, I want to find him too!
Maybe you should learn to read first, young man.
Yeah, good idea. You'll all wait for me, right? And keep this Ifrid treasure stuff between us.
And now on top of all the other items we can grab, we get them little purple diamonds called Ifrid's Treasures. Some pretty rare shit you can find in those, so definitely keep your eye out on them. Just get like a main thing or whatever, that jewel there. I didn't even really bother to look at what that was. Again, just trying not to get lost because I'm like, what's the mayor's house again? It's got to be the biggest one here, right? And yes, it is the biggest place here. Just remembering, like, I got a little bit lost here. But again, I'm, like, going all over the place looking for shit, because that's kind of what you want to do in games like these. Especially here when they just, like, even in towns, like I said, they'll just, like, do them little sparkle points and be like, oh, what's over here? But again, there's always that R2 button to say, hey, this is what you got to do next main story-wise. Once you start getting sub-events, you can set them like Fallout or something like that and then make that a thing.
Morning. What are you up to?
Watching people.
Okay. Say, Milla, can I ask you something? What's a Spyrix? Why were you trying to destroy that device in Fenmont?
Spyrex technology is something humans were never meant to have. So, I must take it away from them.
Why?
That is none of your concern.
So you don't trust me?
That's not it. Look, if you saw a toddler playing with a knife, what would you do?
I'd probably snatch it away.
And what would be your reason?
Because it's dangerous. The baby doesn't know how to use a knife. He could cut himself, or worse.
There's your answer.
What? But we're not babies. If we understand what we're dealing with, and if we see the dangers, we can learn how to use it safely.
So you say. But to me, you're no different than infants. I will do what I must to protect this world. If that means destroying the lens of Kresnik, so be it. It's my mission.
I see.
Don't worry, Jude. None of this will concern you once we reach Nia Khera. What's going on?
It would seem we can't linger around here anymore.
So they did follow us.
I don't know, kid. They found us awfully fast considering this isn't their home turf.
Well, it's not like we can ask them about it. Let's go before they find us.
There's an exit in the western part of town. That must be the way to the Kajara Sea Falls.
Super runaway!
The soldiers beat us here.
Great. Now what?
We force our way through.
Right, and fast, before any more arrive.
So that's your plan? Just charge through? I thought I was hot-headed.
Excuse me.
What is it?
What are you doing?
We're trying to figure out how to get past those soldiers.
Way to cut to the chase.
So, those people, they're in your way?
Hey! What? Ah!
What in the world? How did you do that?
What's going on here? Child, you know you're never to leave the shed. Rashugal troops? Curse you! How dare you come here?
Huh? Where's she going?
Which way did she go?
Toward the square.
What? No, she mustn't. You all must be outsiders. You should hurry and leave this place.
I have no idea what just happened, but I ain't complaining. Things just got easier for us.
Let's get out of here.
That was the sickest mallet I've ever seen. It had like a pointy end on the other side of it. It's like smash and stab. We're gonna continue through the... Over there, Kajara Sea Falls? Take a look at this house. Hello? Anybody in here? Nope. Can't go through that door. Can't go through... Oh, I can't go through that door. That's just the back way, though. Awful suspicious. I just did that thing where he's like, you know something. You know you do. Okay. Yeah, man, I was trying to do something like that. I tried to sync. So I'm so pissed about losing the whatchamacallit. Maybe I'll just do like a failsafe and have that on, like, cause Elgato does that thing where it's like, I gotta figure it out. I gotta put it back up. I think I turned it off because I was doing commentary on Camtasia, but I usually just, maybe I'll just keep that separate. Just be like, separate audio and whatchamacallit, in which case I can still edit audio down because I do that sometimes. Sometimes you just get like a little bit of money from these sparkly things. So. Here's like the big orchard though, right? Truths, man. Brings back memories of me going to the old orchard place. I had to go dip there though. It was practically halfway near Amish country.
Hey, the porridge berries are ripe. You can make a nice liqueur out of these.
Oh, excuse me, porridge trees. I think I was actually in that Amish country. Well, I took that one trip, but yeah, that's like all that's good shit out there, man. Loves me some maple cider. Anyway, this is where I was supposed to go this whole time. I just like, so I'm like, oops. Wasted a bit of time there. Oh, hello, peddler. As you can see, all 5 shops in there. I do a little cut there.
You know that girl we saw in Hamil?
The one with the weird doll thing? What about her?
You didn't think that was odd?
You can't waste your energy on other people's business. All part of growing up, kid.
But she was controlling that doll and shady people were chasing her. That doesn't bother you?
Yeah, plenty of that going around. I mean, just look at ourselves. I think we have enough on our own plates. You really want more irregularities in life? Not that it's necessarily a bad thing, mind you. No one's got a bigger helping of weird than Milla, and she doesn't seem to mind.
Well, that's certainly true.
Indeed. We are a pretty, motley crew we got going here. You look like the mini boss I fought before, and oh shit, there's 2 of you. Oof. There's restoring. I do remember showing off. I'm like, oh, that's how that works. And I know there's a bunch of like trophies and titles for that. Like, have this person use this skill like 100 times, I think, or use your own skill 100 times or something like that. Thankfully, I've gotten all those, so I don't have to do as much grinding, but like, I've been kind of taking it easy for right now. I remember my lost save file of like Xillia 2. I kind of went all crazy, go nuts. Let me do so again there just to see. Another new enemy here. These turtle thingies. I got them on the side, so glancing shot. You can only see a little bit. They don't. And it's right here. There's a couple of these enemies down here. You might actually. I was thinking about a certain point, like switching out. Going back to Judah, maybe showing off Milla.
Isn't that good?
I wasn't done.
Okay, that's me remembering to eat the soda rice. I'm like, oh, I'm getting good experience down here. It was like 50, 60. Some of these are 70 XP even without that shit. Or it might have just been 7 just because I ate the rice. I don't know. I was like here or there. Insect plants. That's like 2 different types of Yu-Gi-Oh monsters. Those were the days when it wasn't archetypes. It was just like, oh, this powers up your plants. This powers up your spellcaster. Ah, it was so simple back then.
All right.
Yeah, pretty good experience-wise. There you go. We'll level up for both Jude and Milla. Alva not far behind. Even though I think he's like a level or so. Yeah, more than weird fragments again. Very important to get. Because they're just straight 50s. They're real good early game. Late game not so much when you gotta throw like a bunch of them just to get like 1 level. Because the max for those shops, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but the max of those shops, like, pretty much the max of an RPG level in a way. I think it's like 100. Like 99 or 100 or something like that. But yeah, gonna take you a while, a little bit later on, but then by then you'll be getting like more of things and like more like powerful ingredients? No, artifacts. Accessories? Wait, accessories is the equipable stuff. Materials. That's what I want. I almost called the whatchamacallit accessories. This game calls them attachments. the side of bullshit. But yeah, now we got that, and we're going to be looking around all the other treasures. Here's me showing off the expansion of the Lilium Orb, which I don't quite get. I thought I had to light up all 3 of those like orbs there on the side where it says GP. I think it's just, well, it doesn't matter. I mean, you're just going to unlock everything on your own anyway, so there's like no point like dwelling on it too much. I just like, what was I missing here? But yeah, eventually everyone gets a move called a side skill called Assault.
And I have awakened yet another level of hidden talent.
Hey, Alvin, about your weapon.
You've got an eye for good steel. This is one heck of a blade.
Actually, I meant the other one.
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. It looks like it channels fire spirits and projects their arts at foes.
Yeah, something like that.
That's incredible. Where'd you get it?
Oh, I see how it is. You're the envious type. Stare all you want, kid. I ain't giving it up.
You don't have to treat me like a child.
Oh, come on. I'm just yanking your chain.
Before I was interrupted there, I was about to say the bottom left I go for on that little wheel there to get Assault, which gives them an increased AC counter by 1, but it costs a lot of points to use. It's like 8. And we're continuing on now to the Kiara Sea Falls there. That's our next stop.
I wonder how we can reach out to the Azul military.
Why are you so interested in them?
Because they say the Azul military hires based on ability, regardless of status.
That's certainly not how it works in Rashigal.
Is that right?
Yeah, all of Rashigal's officials are descended from nobility.
Traditions are lovely and all, but that doesn't leave a lot of juicy gigs for mercenaries like myself.
But I wouldn't want to live in Azul. The clans are always fighting amongst themselves. There's no way I'd be able to concentrate on my studies.
Different humans have such different priorities.
And here you sit, above it all.
Correct. I don't intervene in the affairs of human society.
Spiderweb in a battle. I think eventually I do reach another one of Airfruit's treasures after I get this treasure. Because you're looking around all over the place for shit. Like I said, it could be on the wall. I do remember one of the treasures being on the wall of some area. Like, kind of looking like one of these outside areas. It was like on the rock walls there. It could be on trees. It could just... Needless to say, since they are special, unlike all the other, like regular treasure chests, they don't respawn if you open them. Just them little blue and white bags there, them little sparkles in the spoil bags. Almost getting all my money back I spent on all the weapons and items, and then some. I remember playing this, just streaming this game a while back, just like all over the place. Looking to and fro, up and down. There's another one over there. Wow, I missed it? Ooh. So maybe I must have been looking at something else. That one's gonna get me after I open this sucker up. Ah, it's orange gels. I can't take them with me. So I gotta leave it for now. Jeez, I'm all filled up on gels again. That was fast.
That last battle was a little too close.
Agreed. If Jude hadn't been there to save us, it would not have ended well. You have my thanks.
Sure. Don't worry about it.
Even in the midst of combat, you really do look out for others. But taking your focus off your opponents like that could land you in an early grave.
I guess it could.
Of course, I wouldn't want to fight with someone who didn't give a damn about me either. So keep up the good work, champ.
Will do.
So in other words, you only want to fight with people who are willing to die young.
No, you got it all wrong. I only want to fight with people who are willing to help me die old.
Isn't that kind of the idea? Like, Oh, by the way, yeah, occasional skit viewer, like, see what I mean? You get titles for everything, but anyway. Isn't, as long as we're making that gross generalization, isn't the idea for all of us to fight together so we can all die old?
Once we cross the Kijara Sea Falls, we'll reach Niakera, the village of the spirits. At least the soldiers didn't come after us.
I hope we didn't make trouble for those villagers. They were so kind to us, too.
But what else could we do but run? Rashigal's troops showed up.
The villagers picked the fight, not us.
How can you talk like that? Maybe they were trying to protect us.
If you're worried about them, then maybe you should go back. It was a pleasure knowing you, Jude. Thank you for all of your help.
How can you be so cold?
You'd rather I get emotional? I'm afraid I don't have that luxury. What is it you humans say? I've no time for waxing sentimental.
Because of your mission?
Precisely.
So you think your emotions would prevent you from doing what you have to do?
Can a person still fulfill their duty if they become emotional?
Only one way to find out. You'd have to try and see.
Well then, you should take your own advice.
Huh?
Just be yourself, and do what you have to do. Maybe then you'll have your answer.
I suppose.
And don't go thinking you have to act like the great Lord Maxwell here. You're only human.
Hey, are you on a mission too?
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Are you sure you really want to know?
Huh?
I don't want to make you feel like the odd one out now. So, what are you gonna do, kid? Go back to the village?
No.
All right, then let's go.
I love that relationship. Just Alvin and Jude kind of broing it up. Whether Jude wants to or Alvin kind of the older brother. Meanwhile, Milla's kind of like, humans? Like, I know Casey had a problem with her, and if you play as Milla, it's a bit more of a downer kind of story than Jude's is, from her point of view.
Can we really
Yeah.
climb this?
Better stop thinking and start climbing.
Before I got interrupted by that fight again, let me get behind it. Because these are new enemies, them little frog things, and this weird tadpole, whatever it's supposed to be. Yeah, Mila's more like, oh, these are kind of... Like, I can see some truth to that statement. Like, we're kind of fucked up creatures, I'm not gonna lie. No, Casey was like, she doesn't have to be like that, but... I don't know, maybe I'm older because of that. I'm like thinking like more like based on our history of over 2 millennium. We're like, you know, recently like 8 years of Obama, and now we're just undoing that now because fuck if I know. This makes one really question it, is all I'm saying. Ooh. And then that brings me back to the game. Fucking triple kill. Then again, these guys are kind of weak sauce. I'm not getting that much experience off of these guys. Might have been a better idea to go back and... I'm trying to figure out where to go from here to there, because it's... There we go. I climbed up a little bit. Like, where do I go next? Like, check your map, check your elevations and shit.
Don't get killed.
Constantly be looking.
Who's next?
I'm talking too much, I didn't know I'd already fought this enemy before, so I'm showing it.
Nice one.
You forget shit sometimes. Showing off the 6 different types of elements and ailments you can go under. I guess there's one weak to another. I don't know. I don't remember focusing too heavily on that. At least from what I recall from playing like the main game. Streaming it from start to finish. There might be a little bit here or there, but for the most part, I just kind of brute forced my way. I'm like, oh, Alvin's got a sword and gun. Let's go. Got the familiar Demon Fang. Because he does his with a sword, even though Jude's got Demon Fist. That's what that art is. It's like both of them combining, like, it's a Demon Fist X-Strike, basically. Picked up the first melange gel. I didn't show that off as quickly as I hoped. I went through that a little too quickly. It's like a... Wow, even on post-commentary, I can't fucking speak for shit. I did find that, though, the pet dragon. I'll slap that on Alvin right quick. There you go. Told you. Boop! Wow, that cut was actually kind of perfect. Now I feel better. I don't really, but, you know... I do sound a little bit commentary. It was a bit worse with the other commentary, to be quite honest with you, I think. So if I'm this bad now, you can only imagine how shit I was back then. I don't know, man. It's going to be them winter months again. I start to, you know, be all outside. It's raining now. I would normally not be doing this, so I didn't have whatchamacallit beforehand, because I think my mic might actually pick it up. Might not be able to hear it over the music, hopefully. And I got interrupted.
They say you get unusual terrain like this at points where 2 spirit climbs collide.
Nerd! Stop being a nerd, Jude! You need to be a cool guy like Alvin. Well, Jude's cool too. They all are. I love the entire cast.
Here we go!
It's very telling of like an RPG where it's like the entire cast is like, wow, all of these guys are like, wow, I loved everybody in this game, man. That's why I'm so pumped to play Xillia 2. I wanted to do that first, but I was like, I gotta play through this. I gotta get some context again. I gotta start over. I'm like, wait, when did this shit happen? I'm gonna, like, be all absent-minded and shit and not know. I had enough fun with Alvin there. I kept wanting to, every time battle, I kept forgetting to switch over to, like, I want to show Milla off. I want to show, like, she can fight too. She's got whatchamacallit, even though she spent most of her TP on skill. She's kind of like, her AI is kind of like real spammy with that shit. For good reason. I mean, she doesn't have the 4, but she still has, like, can early learn techniques of, like, basic versions of those attacks. Like, you saw, like, the rocks coming from below, like Rock Trine. Just got Fireball she starts with. And she moves a lot faster than, her swing is a lot faster than Alvin. Good aerial shit, too.
Nice job, Alvin.
At the cost of hitting is hard, of course, but...
Over already?
I gotta get them together to do a super art at some point so I can see what theirs looks like. But, yeah, I go back. I'm gonna do some grinding. I'm gonna come back here, and we're gonna continue our way towards Neokera next time on Let's Play Tales of Xillia.